Jealousy. It's like an invisible storm cloud quietly looming, even over the brightest of moments. It's one of those emotions that creeps into relationships, sometimes unnoticed, until its impact is undeniable. What's fascinating and unsettling is how jealousy can disguise itself. People who harbor envy might smile in your presence, laugh at your jokes, and even seem like your biggest supporters. But deep down, they're rooting for your downfall. And here's the thing, they rarely admit it. Instead, their jealousy seeps out subtly in ways you might not even recognize at first. But don't worry, today we're cutting through the fog of confusion. In this video, we'll uncover 10 unmistakable signs someone is jealous of you, and more importantly, how to handle it like a master of Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches us to respond to life's challenges with calmness, wisdom, and resilience. And jealousy? It's just another challenge that we can rise above. Stick around until the end, because I'll share powerful Stoic principles that will not only help you deal with jealousy, but also transform how you approach your relationships. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Before we dive in, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe to our channel for more insights on personal growth, relationships, and Stoic wisdom. Let's get started. Sign 1. They are copying what you do. Have you ever noticed someone in your life suddenly start mimicking your actions? Maybe they start dressing like you, using your phrases, or even pursuing similar career goals. At first, it might feel flattering. They admire you, right? But over time, their behavior might feel less like admiration and more like subtle competition. Take James, a talented interior designer. His colleague Brian often asked for advice and seemed eager to learn. But one day, James noticed Brian wasn't just listening, he was replicating. From design concepts to client presentations, Brian was copying James's ideas and even passing them off as his own. This type of behavior often stems from insecurity. Instead of building their own identity, jealous individuals latch onto others, hoping to gain a sense of worth. But here's the catch. No matter how much they copy, they can never truly replicate the originality, creativity, and authenticity that make you unique. How to handle it? Focus on your own work. Don't let their imitation discourage you. Stay true to your path. Set boundaries. Be mindful of what you share, especially with those who don't respect your originality. Keep innovating. The more you grow and evolve, the harder it will be for anyone to keep up. Document your work. This helps protect your ideas and establish your ownership if needed. Above all, remember that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, even if it feels frustrating. Stay focused on your journey and let your authenticity shine. Sign 2. They try to bring you down. Jealousy doesn't always appear as outright hostility. Often it's subtle, manifesting in small comments or actions designed to undermine your confidence. Imagine this. You've just completed a major project at work. You're proud, excited, and eager to share your success. But when you tell a colleague, they respond with something like, "That's nice, but don't you think it could have been better?" Their words may seem harmless, but their intent is to plant seeds of doubt. Jealous individuals might also use more direct tactics, like spreading rumors, giving you false information, or excluding you from important conversations. These actions are designed to pull you down and make you question your worth. How to handle it? Reassess your inner circle. Pay attention to who genuinely supports you and who doesn't. Set boundaries. You don't need to tolerate negativity or let it derail your progress. Stay calm and composed. Don't let their behavior provoke an emotional reaction. Seek support from trusted individuals. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. Remember, their attempts to bring you down say more about their insecurities than about your worth. Sign 3. They are happy when you fail and pretend to be happy when you succeed. Not everyone who claps for you is genuinely happy for you. Some people wear masks of fake happiness while secretly rejoicing in your failures. For instance, imagine you land a big promotion at work. You share the news with a friend and they congratulate you, but their tone lacks enthusiasm. They quickly change the subject or mention how someone else did the same thing years ago, downplaying your accomplishment. Jealous individuals find satisfaction in your failures because it validates their insecurities. But when you succeed, they struggle to hide their discomfort, often resorting to forced smiles or dismissive comments. How to handle it? Be selective about sharing your wins. Not everyone deserves access to your personal victories. Don't let their reactions affect your joy. Your success is worth celebrating, no matter how others feel. Let go of insincere relationships. Focus on those who genuinely celebrate your growth. Sign 4. They discourage you when you develop a great idea. When you share an innovative idea, jealousy often masks itself as realistic advice. Instead of supporting your creativity, jealous individuals might respond with skepticism or plant seeds of doubt. Their comments are often framed as concerns, but are designed to undermine your confidence and enthusiasm. For instance, imagine you've come up with a groundbreaking concept for a sustainable clothing line. You share it with someone you trust, brimming with excitement, only to hear, "Are you sure there's a market for that?" Most businesses like this fail within the first year. Their words stick in your mind, not because they're particularly insightful, but because they make you second-guess yourself. This kind of reaction can derail your momentum if you let it. Even more subtle forms of discouragement might involve statements like, "That's an interesting idea, but don't you think it's a bit ambitious?" These remarks, while not overtly negative, often carry an undercurrent of doubt that can be just as harmful. How to handle it? Filter out negativity. Learn to distinguish between constructive criticism and comments rooted in jealousy. Constructive feedback challenges you to improve, whereas jealousy-based remarks aim to deter you. Trust your instincts and stay focused on your vision. Share ideas selectively. Not everyone deserves a front-row seat to your dreams. Reserve your ideas for people who genuinely support you and have a track record of offering constructive insights. Pursue your goals with confidence. Remind yourself that every successful entrepreneur or creator faced doubters at some point. Believe in your ability to succeed, even when others project their fears onto you. Find your cheerleaders. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire and uplift you. Their support will help you counteract negativity. Sign 5. They make you feel like you're doing too much. Jealous individuals often accuse you of being extra or overachieving, not because you are, but because your ambition highlights their lack of effort or direction. This can manifest as dismissive comments like, "Why are you always working so hard?" or "Do you ever take a break?" Consider the story of a young professional who juggles a full-time job, an evening MBA program, and volunteering on weekends. Instead of applauding their dedication, a colleague might say, "Don't you think you're overdoing it? Life is meant to be enjoyed, not spent working all the time." While self-care is essential, remarks like these are often less about concern and more about making you doubt your choices. Worse still, such individuals might try to trivialize your achievements, saying things like, "You're doing all this, but what's the point if you're not enjoying life?" These comments can make you feel as though your hard work isn't worth it, which is exactly what they're aiming for. How to handle it? Embrace your drive. Your ambition is a strength, not a flaw. Use it to propel you toward your goals, and don't apologize for your determination. Avoid internalizing their judgment. Understand that their comments often stem from their own insecurities or dissatisfaction with their lives. Stay focused on what matters to you. Reframe the narrative. Instead of letting their remarks hold you back, use them as motivation to push forward. Remind yourself why you're pursuing your goals. Sign 6. They give you bad advice, disguised as good intentions. Jealousy often hides behind the mask of helpfulness. Those who envy you might offer advice that seems well-meaning, but is designed to mislead or derail you. This tactic is particularly insidious because it preys on your vulnerabilities and insecurities. For instance, if you're considering taking a certification course that could significantly enhance your career, they might say, "That's a lot of money to spend. Are you sure it's worth it?" Their tone may seem caring, but the intention is to plant doubts in your mind. They might follow up with examples of others who tried something similar and failed, further fueling your hesitation. Even more subtle is advice like, "I just want to make sure you're not wasting your time. Maybe you should think it through a bit more before committing." While this might sound like concern, it's often a tactic to stall your progress. How to handle it? Evaluate the advice. Ask yourself if the person's past behavior shows they genuinely care about your growth. If their advice consistently discourages or misleads you, it's worth questioning their intentions. Seek input from trusted mentors. Surround yourself with people who have a proven track record of supporting your success. Their insights will help you separate genuine advice from disguised negativity. Trust your intuition. If their advice feels off, listen to your gut and proceed with caution. Remember, you are the best judge of your own path and capabilities. Test their intentions. Share smaller, less significant ideas first to gauge their reactions. Their response can reveal whether their advice is rooted in support or jealousy. Sign 7. They always compare you to others to undermine your confidence. A common tactic of jealous people is to compare you unfavorably to others, subtly chipping away at your self-esteem. For instance, after you've achieved a milestone, they might say, "That's impressive, but have you seen what so-and-so has accomplished? They're doing even better." Their goal isn't to inspire you, but to make you feel inadequate. This kind of comparison can shift your focus from celebrating your progress to questioning your worth. It's particularly damaging because it encourages a mindset of constant comparison, which can erode your confidence over time. Imagine you've just been promoted at work. Instead of congratulating you, a jealous friend might say, "That's great, but isn't your colleague already a level above that? They've been there for years." These remarks are designed to make your success feel smaller and less significant. How to handle it? Recognize the tactic. Understand that their comparisons are more about their own insecurities than about you. Their goal is to project their feelings onto you. Focus on your journey. Your path is unique, and comparing yourself to others will only distract you from your goals. Celebrate your progress and milestones, no matter how they compare to others' achievements. Set boundaries. If someone frequently engages in this behavior, limit your interactions with them. Protect your mental and emotional space. Reaffirm your worth. Remind yourself of your accomplishments and the hard work it took to achieve them. Your success is valid, regardless of what others are doing. The Stoic philosophy teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions, choices, and growth. By recognizing and addressing these signs of jealousy, you can stay true to your path, maintain your confidence, and prevent negativity from derailing your progress. Sign 8. They misinterpret your advice as insults. Have you ever found yourself trying to help someone by offering constructive feedback only to see your intentions backfire? Jealous people often have a way of twisting your words, interpreting even the most genuine advice as an attack. This behavior stems from a deep-seated insecurity and a tendency to project their feelings onto others. For instance, imagine you suggest to a co-worker that a slight adjustment to their presentation might make their ideas stand out more. Instead of appreciating your input, they snap back with, "So you're saying my work isn't good enough?" This defensive response isn't about you. It's their insecurity speaking. They feel threatened by the possibility that your advice might highlight their shortcomings. Another example might be a friend who's working on their fitness goals. You suggest a new workout plan that helped you, but they respond with, "Oh, so you think I'm lazy?" This type of reaction is more about their internal struggles than the advice itself. How to handle it? Communicate with clarity. Preface your advice with a positive remark. For example, say, "You're doing a great job, and I think this small tweak could make it even better." Framing your feedback positively can sometimes ease their defensiveness. Don't take their reaction personally. Remember, their response reflects their emotional state, not the value of your advice. Stay calm and grounded. Know when to step back. If someone consistently misinterprets your intentions despite your efforts, it's okay to stop offering advice. Let them find their path in their own time. Sign 9. They attribute your success to luck instead of hard work. When you achieve something meaningful, you'd expect people to acknowledge your effort. Yet jealous individuals often undermine your accomplishments by chalking them up to luck. Instead of recognizing the hours you've poured into honing your skills or overcoming challenges, they reduce your success to chance. Imagine you land a promotion at work after years of dedication, and someone dismissively says, "Wow, you're so lucky to be in the right place at the right time." Or you've built a thriving business through late nights and countless sacrifices, only to hear, "It must be nice to have everything handed to you." These comments can sting, but they're often rooted in the other person's inability to face their own lack of effort or drive. How to handle it? Stay confident in your efforts. Remind yourself of the work, resilience, and discipline that brought you to where you are. Their words don't diminish your achievements. Don't engage in debates. There's no need to justify your success. Let your results speak for themselves. Redirect the conversation. If someone fixates on luck, steer the discussion toward your journey. Share the challenges you overcame and the lessons you learned, subtly shifting their perspective. Sign 10. They avoid celebrating your achievements. Achievements are moments to celebrate, yet jealous people often shy away from recognizing your success. Instead of congratulating you, they might downplay your milestone, change the subject, or even redirect attention to themselves. Picture this. You've just announced that you've completed your first marathon, a goal you've been training for over months. Instead of cheering you on, a friend says, "Well, I've been thinking about doing a marathon too," subtly shifting the focus. Or you share news about a successful project launch, and they respond with a lukewarm, "Oh, that's nice." How to handle it? Surround yourself with supportive people. Share your wins with those who genuinely care and celebrate your success. Don't let their lack of enthusiasm dim your joy. Your achievements are worth celebrating, regardless of who acknowledges them. Focus on gratitude. Appreciate the people who uplift and support you. Let go of the need for validation from those who can't or won't offer it. Jealousy is a reflection of someone else's insecurities, not a measure of your worth. By recognizing the signs of jealousy and responding with wisdom, you can protect your peace, maintain your confidence, and continue growing into the best version of yourself. The Stoics teach us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. When faced with jealousy, remember that it's not your responsibility to change how others feel. Your job is to stay true to yourself, remain kind, and keep moving forward. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more life lessons and Stoic insights. Let's continue growing together, one step at a time. Until next time, remember, stay grounded, stay strong, and keep pursuing your purpose. You've got this.